Hey, you guys. What's going on? Eric Taylor, Taylor to Coaching. Continuing my Moon Through the House series. All right. So we're talking about the moon in the 7th house. And like always, read the description down below. Tailored to You Coaching, T2UC, Big 3 Astrology. And hit me up, tailored2coaching@gmail.com. So what's the moon? We're talking about your mother. Hey, mommy. You're caring, you're nurturing, right? This is your intuitive sensibility, your breath, really your soul. It's your emotions, your feelings, right? And the house is sort of like the bedroom, Netflix and chill, and the car, it's like the engine. The moon is how your mind emotionally reacts. It's deep. You can do a chart with the moon on the ascendant, like in Vedic astrology. The moon's super important, you guys. Okay? In astrology, it's kind of like a planet, but it's really a luminary, but it's everything. Also, it can represent your family. So, what's the 7th house? This is the house of relationships. It's partnerships, relationships, contracts, negotiations, the other half, right? And when you're dealing, sorry, we got some, it's hot. When you're dealing with the 7th house, you're talking about life insurance, health insurance, your apartment, right? The marketplace, sales, marketing, open enemies, because these are the enemies that are your marital partners, people you do business with, people you know. Okay? It's a deep house. So your moon here, it's balanced, you're balanced, your emotions, when you are in partnership, when you are in relationship with others. Right? So your spouse, your marital partner is very important. Okay? Now, we're not talking about any other placements. We're not saying Saturn or Pluto or the North Node or Mercury's here, just the moon in the 7th house. But guess what? Those things would affect it greatly. Okay? Saturn in the 7th house will show that you probably will get married after your Saturn returns, and you should anyway. Imagine if you got Neptune there. You could be dealing with idealism and being unrealistic and, and just all this stuff with the moon. We're talking about conjuncting the moon. But these people are natural, like salesmen, saleswomen. They are good at marketing, promoting. They like to negotiate and barter. They don't pay full price for anything. They're always looking for a bargain. I'm telling you, I know my sister has this placement. I had a air conditioner fall out of a window. My sister took it back to the store and they returned it. They accepted the return. I wouldn't have never thought of that or done that. My sister did. She's amazing. But she knows how to shop and bargain, right? Because our father taught us don't pay full price for stuff and pay quality. Save your money. Buy it when you can afford it. The moon in the 7th house, now remember, right? So it's opposing the 1st, trining the 3rd and the 11th, right? The friends, the older siblings, the social network, the younger siblings, your learning communications. So they can be very sensitive, but emotionally concerned, connected to their older or younger sibling, to their local community and neighborhood. They can have a lot of emotions when they're driving, right? Yell it and curse it and, They need a good marital partner because if they don't, it can just mess them up for a long time. You'll find a lot of them they can be good lawyers, social workers, marriage counselors, matchmakers, relationship coaches, therapists, work in schools, child psychologists, teachers. Their mother was good at sales and marketing and business, right? Their mother was a good, person for negotiation and probably, in teaching or some sort of emotional career where they would connected to others, right? And you'll find a lot of these people, men or women, they feel more balanced, more at peace, more harmonious when they're in a good marriage. Now, unfortunately, though, right, you look at that in conjunction of the 12th house and the second house, they can have low values and self-worth through a bad marriage, right? They sometimes can marry someone for materialism. You won't see it that often. They can also get a divorce or have issues with infidelity if they move to a foreign land. And sometimes they can have emotional issues with their bed pleasures. But their hidden talent, that they're very perceptive and intuitive, moon in the 7th house. And they know how to relate to the public, to the social networks, to their friends. They can give their friends great relationship advice, whether their relationship is good or not. The moon in the 7th house is very intuitive, but it needs communication. They need communication in their partnership and relationships, whether it's business or marriage or a long-term relationship. Not everybody gets married. And they can be very emotional about their contracts, negotiations. They want to feel like they got a good deal. It will upset them if they don't. Okay? So you have to understand, the trines and the squares, they can have their emotions fluctuate in their home life. They can have their emotions fluctuate a lot in their career because they want fairness, peace, and harmony. They don't have that. It bothers them on, multiple levels and home life and career in terms of when they're dealing with the other half, which can be a lot of different situations, right? So I should take you for a little spin around because this heat is so bad, right? And we're talking about the moon, because the moon switches in your chart every 2.5 days. And then it switches every 2.5 years, right, from your natal chart in the progress moon. I'm out here dying for you. The moon in the 7th house can be very selfless. Sometimes it puts others before their own emotional needs, which is no bueno. It's not so good. They have to get more emotionally stable. So a good moon here is Taurus, Cancer. So the Scorpio ascendant, right? The Capricorn ascendant. They can have a lot of conflicts and might not like people from foreign cultures if their moon is debilitated. The Capricorn moon, right? The Scorpio moon when it's fall. So just know the moon does well, obviously in Virgo and definitely in, Cancer and Taurus. But you guys, you're special. You're something. All right, Moon? All right, hit your boy up, Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching, and just be the moon. All right? Just be emotional. Just be intuitive. Just be hot. Just be the moon in the 7th house. Hit your boy up, Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching. And please subscribe down below, Patreon, ring the bell, join my spiritual family. Moon in the 7th house, God bless you. Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching. Hi, moon. Meditate. Calm down. Don't be so attached to others. That can be your downfall too. All right? Taylor 2 Coaching. Peace.